He's small but mighty. The mannequin Piss is the symbol of the Belgian capital Brussels. And to mark the centenary of the birth of Nelson Mandela, he's dressed as Madiba himself.
Mannequin Piss is a very important symbol in Brussels.
The bells of the Brussels Cathedral ringing out the South African national anthem and a number of other songs memorable to those who struggled against the apartheid regime. And the bells being rung here to celebrate Nelson Mandela are joined by churches and cathedrals up and down the country in cities like Bruges, Antwerp and Ghent, and in many other smaller towns as well, where they're ringing too. Nelson Mandela visited Brussels on a number of occasions throughout his life and was strongly supported by the European Parliament during his time in prison. He became the first ever winner of the EU's Sakharov Prize for Freedom of Thought in 1988, which he only collected in 1990 after his release. The centenary is being used here to reaffirm Mandela's principles.
More than being reminded, it is the day where we must recommit ourselves to do everything on a daily basis in our lives, professionally and otherwise, to live through his legacy towards reconciliation, towards peace, towards justice for all, to fight poverty.
And for the tourists visiting Brussels, the dressed-up statue has been a chance to reflect on Mandela's influence.
He wasn't afraid of anything. He said what he was thinking, and it had a very important impact for the world.
The sun is illuminating the Mandela celebrations, but Belgium hasn't forgotten to mark Albertina Sisulu's centenary also. An additional statue of the mannequin Piss also appearing, dressed as the anti-apartheid activist. Jack Parrock, SABC News, Brussels.